I'm Detective Thrasher, and this is my report on recent events leading up to the murder. On Saturday night, McKinley High School had their senior prom, which took place in the school gymnasium. Like your typical prom, there was punch, snacks, a student rock band, and the coronation of the prom king and queen. What is unusual is the chain of events that unfolds as the dance progresses. The first unusual event happened before the prom even began, which was the election of the prom king and queen. The prom king was an obvious choice, Chase Tremolake, the heartthrob of every McKinley High School girl. An unexpected surge of popularity elected Caroline Powers for prom queen, which was an unexpected choice. Caroline, although nice, is a rather awkward girl who wears odd clothes and is not very socially adept. The prom started out with dancing and music. Then it was time for the coronation of the king and queen. As that ceremony was underway, there was a sudden, for lack of a better word, conflagration. Some say it was a huge electrical short and firestorm. Others say there was a freak weather event, like a hurricane or a tornado, that happened right on top of the gymnasium. The building was essentially destroyed, with debris flying in all directions. The roof collapsed in, and the entire building was engulfed in flames. One student was killed, and 27 injured, with 2 injured severely. The students that were not injured or killed ran from the gym and scattered in several directions. One group of students crossed the track field and crossed State Street to shelter in Ruby's diner. From there, they looked on as the destruction of the school continued, with firefighters and ambulances arriving on the scene. At various times, they watched from the tables at the diner's front windows or from a second-story window in an abandoned building next door. At 10:30, a call was made to 911 by Carl Kendig, owner of Ruby's Diner. He reported that a student was found in the abandoned building severely injured and possibly dead. The ambulance and police arrived at 10:37, where they found the victim on the first floor of the abandoned building. He was deceased. He had no apparent physical injuries, and the cause of death has yet to be determined. There are 8 possible suspects, as hard as it is to believe that murder happens in a high school. Chase McFarland, well-known drug dealer. Maybe he was owed money. The teachers, Julie Young and Tracy Lawrence, seem unlikely since they are teachers, but cannot be ruled out. Jake Harris is a football star, so he also seems unlikely. Heather Morgan is a really beautiful student, but what would be her motive? Bernard Alexander, he's a smart one, maybe not smart enough. Jim Williams is a quiet student that we don't know much about. One of them is the murderer. Oh wait, there's Carolyn Powers too. I forgot her.